So let's just say this out loud, shall we? When you're ABDL, people have questions, real questions. Some thoughtful, some judgmental, and some that make you stare at your phone and say, wow, really? This is what you want to ask? So today I'm answering them. Everything from, do you actually, to why would anyone even want this in their life? These are questions I've gotten from ABDLs, from people outside of the community, and from the wild world of Twitter or X or whatever the hell Elon wants to name it this week. Because Twitter always keeps this classy, right? So, speaking of Twitter, let's answer question one. Bro, do you actually use, do you actually use them? Just wear them for show, or is it just cosplay for weirdos? For some, ABDL makes the experience more authentic and relaxing. For ABDLs who use their diaper, it feels real and grounded. People instantly imagine a sketch comedy gone wrong when they think ABDL. Remember, it's a personal choice. Just like some people buy Jordans to play ball or some buy them to flex. Both are valid, I'm pretty sure. ABDL is about comfort, nostalgia, and identity. Using, it's optional, but not mandatory. Also, if you think this is cosplay, wait until you realize you've been cosplaying a functioning adult who, while drowning in credit card debt. Question number two, isn't ABDL just a fetish? Sometimes, but not always. For some, it's 100% fetish. 100% kink. And hey, nothing's wrong with consensual adult kinks. For others, it's a lifestyle, a comfort, a regression, therapy, self-expression. It's like saying yoga is only for stretching, ignoring the fact that for some it's spiritual, for others it's a medical rehab, and for others it's just, hey, I look good in yoga pants. It's the same thing. No, I don't wear yoga pants. Let's just get that out there. Labels don't matter if it helps people cope and feel whole. The bad part is outsiders slap the fetish label on everyone, which makes genuine non-sexual ABDLs kind of feel out of place. So they need to stop cramming everyone into one box. ABDL isn't a sit-down restaurant. It's a buffet. You get to pick what you put on your plate. Question three, do you tell your family or friends? Short answer, sometimes. Long answer, it depends on the family, the friend, and just about how much wine is sitting on the table. Most of us start by testing the water, telling a partner first, then maybe one close friend, sometimes siblings. But let me just tell you, family is the nuclear option. That's just an FYI for you. They drop hints, sharing articles, seeing their reaction to related topics. You don't start with, hey, pass the popcorn, I also wear diapers. Check out my video on telling friends and family. I can go through the whole thing for you. When accepted, it builds deeper trust and honesty. When not, it can cause distance and hurt. And yes, sometimes relationships end. Share gradually with context. Don't just hand them a passy and hope for the best. You need to choose your timing. Don't say it when you're stressed, mad, or right after a family reunion. And don't spring it on them in the middle of the wrong time. Question number four. This is gross. Why would any grown adult want to dress like a baby? Because comfort, nostalgia, and an identity don't have age limits. I know that's foreign to you, but trust me, it's true. Everyone has a regression habit. Blankets, a plushie, mac and cheese at midnight. We all have comfort things. ABDLs just make it visual. Like you still eating dinosaur chicken nuggets at 2 a.m. ABDL taps into nostalgia, safety, and stress relief. Outsiders get stuck on the visual instead of understanding the purpose. They just stop at the diaper and just don't ask why. Treat it like yoga, cosplay, or gaming. It's an outlet. Now, ABDLing and gaming, mind-blowing. Also, if you think adults dressing up is weird, then explain Comic-Con. Or explain your uncle's midlife crisis Harley Davidson jacket. And also remember, you bought Crocs unironically. So I wouldn't be throwing stones here. Question number 5 is from a Twitter troll. So this isn't pee stuff? Right. No, absolutely not. This is adults with adults doing adult things. Outsiders see diapers and assume kids. Wrong. ABDL is adults making adult choices with other adults. Some people ask because they genuinely don't know. But the assumption is damaging and honestly, it's insulting. So we need to keep shouting it louder. ABDL equals adults only. And if you still don't get it, let me just say it slower. ADULT. Do I need to break this down even further? Maybe get some crayons and maybe a chart or graph or something? Adults, period. Now go out and touch that green stuff called grass outside. Oh, we don't have any here where I live, but you might have somewhere you live. So have you ever had to explain this exact thing to someone? Drop how you handle it, because I bet you were probably a little nicer than me. I don't know, but who the hell knows? Question number 6. Why would anyone want to do this? And the answer is that's the $1,000,000 question. And here's the thing. They are weird, and humans are wired for comfort and nostalgia. Childhood items like blankets, toys, and smells get burned into your brain as safe. ABDLs tap into that same wiring, just with a different object. It's a stress reliever, an identity builder, and sometimes even a healing mechanism for trauma. But people outside assume it's weird without stopping to ask, wait, why do you still sleep with a childhood plushie? Treat it like any other hobby or coping tool. Normalize it, laugh about it, own it. Question number 7 is from a clown on Twitter. Oh, what his problem was, but he's just out there. Imagine being in your 50s and still in diapers. LOL. First of all, imagine being 30 and still making fun of strangers on the internet. Which is sadder? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Trolls expose themselves as insecure. What's bad is they reinforce stigma for those who are already struggling. So, humor it. Laugh at them, not with them. And hey, if you live long enough, you'll probably be back in them too. So, yep, buddy, that's your future. Question number 8. And this one was from a fellow ABDL. Is it okay if I only like some parts of ABDL and not all of it? Yes. This isn't a loyalty program where you need to collect all the points. Some like diapers, but not baby gear. Some like pacifiers, but not bottles. Some like regression, but not sexual stuff. You do you. It's like me. I hate pacifiers, but there's those damn things pissing me off, mocking me. Stop comparing. There's no rule book. It's not Pokemon. You don't get to catch them all. Question 9, it was from a curious person on Twitter. What do you actually get out of it, though? What's the point? Comfort, relief, identity, and sometimes just flat out joy. The point is the same as video games, golf, cosplay, or binge watching a show. It gives meaning and escape. Humans crave comfort objects and nostalgia. It's a healthy outlet for stress. People just dismiss it as nonsense without even asking why. So flip the script. Ask them what they get out of their hobbies, and it's usually dumber. Question number 10 is from another ABDL. Do you ever regret being ABDL? No. What I regret is not owning it sooner. Regrets usually come from wishing society would accept it faster, not from the lifestyle itself. Learn to laugh at yourself. Laugh at the awkward moments. That kills regrets more than pretty much anything else. And here's a bonus question from Twitter, somebody wanting to ask a spicy question. How do you date if you're padded? Isn't that like game over? And the answer is not at all. ABDL is one part of who I am, not my entire Tinder profile. Many people are open if you explain it with honesty. It builds intimacy if accepted. Sometimes people bail and it can hurt. Remember, dating is about compatibility. If ABDL is a deal breaker for them, then they're not your match. Game over, please. Half of Twitter can't even spell relationship, so I think I will be fine. So there you have it. The questions I've been asked. Some from ABDLs looking for advice, some from outsiders who were just curious, and some from trolls who should have logged off years ago. The truth is, ABDL isn't one thing, it's many things. It's adult, consensual and personal. It can be fun, it can be serious, it can be life-changing. And if the harshest thing someone can say about me is, you wear diapers, cool. That means my biggest problem is absorbent, not toxic, which is more than I can say for half of Twitter. Now it's your turn. What's the wildest and weirdest ABDL question you've been asked? Drop it in the comments. So remember to like, subscribe, share, and until the next time, stay little, stay happy.